Hi guys, it's Amy and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be giving you guys some of my favourite albums. Now some of them I do have on record, but some of my records I have at home. So I'll be showing you them on my Spotify and let's go! Okay, so one of my favourite bands ever is Mumford & Sons. I actually have two of their albums on vinyl, and one I've downloaded on my Spotify. So the ones I have on record are Say No More and Wilder Mind. Say No More was their first one, and Wilder Mind is their third one. And my favourite songs on Say No More are The Cave, Winter Winds, White Page and Too Show. And then on Wilder Mind, my favourites are Believe, The Wolf and Ditmas, and that's really cool. And then my other songs that I want to have is Babel, their second one, and my favourite songs from there are Babel, I Will Wait, Holland Road, and Reminder. Hopefully I'll be able to get Babel on vinyl one day, but let's have to wait and see. Another one of my favourite bands of all time is Imagine Dragons, and I have two of their studio albums on my Spotify. So the first one I have is Night Visions. This is their first album, and my favourite songs on there are Radioactive, that's the first song that introduced me to them, On Top of the World, Amsterdam, and Every Night and Underdog. And the other one I have is Smoke and Mirrors, number 2. And my favourite songs on there are Polaroid, Friction, Trouble, Summer, and It Comes Back to You. I just find these songs really catchy and I really like them. Another one of my all-time favourite albums is On My One by Jake Bugg. I haven't got any of his albums by the but one day hopefully I'll be able to. And that one, my favourites are The Love We're Hoping For, cause it's great, Put Out the Fire, Ain't No Rhyme and all that, because I find them really nice and they're really fun to listen to and it's really top. Recently I've been into the band The Smiths, and my favourite album of theirs is the compilation album Hat Full of Hollow. And on that album, lines are William It Was Really Nothing, What Difference Does It Make, This Time Man, and How Soon Is Now. Oh, and Heaven Knows I'm Miserable Now. The Smiths are one of my favourite albums of all time, and I really like them. Another one of my favourite albums is AM by Arctic Monkeys. Now, if you've seen my vinyl collection video, you'll know that I have them at this album on vinyl, and I've only started listening to them. And my favourite song by them so far is Do I Wanna Know, because it's really catchy. And also it has a good beat in it, so there. Another one of my favourite albums is New Order's new album, Music Complete. Now when I went to America last year, this was on the flight, and I was so surprised when I read it, and I didn't even know they had a new album. But on this one has all the songs in the back, and lines are Restless, Tutti Frutti and Singularity. And another thing I like about this album is that the design is really cool, and the design is an amazing designer. Another one of my favourite albums of all time is Hosier by Hosier. Now I think he's an amazing artist. If you haven't checked him out, you should definitely check Hosier out because you're missing out big time. And I pretty much like all the songs on his album, so it's very hard to pick. But my favourites are Take Me to Church, Work Song, Like Real People Do, Someone New, To Be Alone, and From Eden. I just really like his sound. And this artwork. But I highly recommend Hosier, and I think you would like it too. And one of my favourite albums of all time is the Grease soundtrack. And I also have this on vinyl when I explained it in my vinyl collection video. And I did do Grease for my school show this year, which was awesome. I played Miss Lynch. And my favourite, and I like, which one was your album? I like all of the songs. My favourites are Grease, Summer Nights, Really School Dropout, Mad Little Changeless, Born to Hand Drive, Worst Things I Can Do, We Go Together, and honestly, it's one of the best ones I've ever seen, best film I've ever done. I think it's the best film in school, and I loved it. I haven't seen a film yet, I really want to. I've also been really into Adele, and my favourite songs of hers are Adele 21, which is her second album, and Adele 25, which is her third album, and I really like Adele. My favourite songs of hers in 21 are Rolling in the Deep, Turning Tables, Set Fire to the Rain, and Someone Like You. And then on 25, my favourites are Hello, Send My Love to Your New Lover, I Miss You, When We Were Young, Remedy, Water Under the Bridge, and River Lee. She's an amazing singer, and if you haven't check her out. Yeah, big thing. I've also been into the band American Authors, and my favourite album of theirs is Almost Alive. And my favourite songs there are Best of My Life, Love, and Believer, and I also like their song Go Big or Go Home, even though it's not on Almost Alive, it's on their second one, What We Live For. But even though it's not on their album, I still like it. So probably two of my favourite vinyls of all time are these two bad boys, Unknown Pleasures and Closer, both by Joy Division. And if you haven't checked these guys out as well, I think you're missing out big time if you haven't heard Joy Division. Just listen. If you type into YouTube, Love Will Tear Us Apart by Joy Division, trust me, I think you'll like it. And it's really cool. So, guys, I'm going to start with Unknown Pleasures. Now, this is their third album, released in 1979, and it was produced by Factory, if you didn't know. And my favourite songs in this by them are Disorder, Good Modes, Insight and Wilderness, and a fun, warm, nice. Oh, and Shut Up There. And this is Closer, their second studio album, released in 1980. Like Unknown Pleasures, this was produced by Factory, and this photo here, if you didn't know what was actually taken, it's actually a sculpture in Italy. I find it really interesting. So, my favourite songs on their one, on this album are Isolation, Colony, 24 Hours, The Eternal, and Heart and Soul. And this album is really good to listen to, and it's really cool, and I love it. So I really hope you enjoyed seeing what my favourite albums are. If you did, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and remember to stay cool. I will see you guys very soon. Bye!